So welcome everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit and Practice. Spirit and Practice, because the perfection, y'all, is in the practice. Yes, it is, Gladys. Yes, it is. So, all right, we are continuing with our trans series because I'm not finished, y'all. I am not finished. So we ended on Thursday with transgress. So let me just give us a little recap so we're all on the same page. So trans in a nutshell is we're using it as a prefix, right? Across, beyond, through. That's what we need to remember, those three words. And living life through our true nature is what we are doing. It's who we are being. The consciousness through me, right? Consciousness through me. The higher power through me, right? The universe through me. Yes. Then we talked about transpersonal. And transpersonal is living beyond the personality, living beyond our five senses. Yes. Crossing over into multi-sensory personality, crossing over into intuition, crossing over into our spiritual sense, right? Using our spiritual eyes to see, our spiritual ears to listen, right? Our intuition, tuning into that which knows all there is to know, right? Transpersonal. And then we talked about transformation and change and the distinction between the two, Lindsay. And we said that transformation is beyond change. And every transformation requires change, yes, but not all changes are transformational. Yes, that change is about modifying behavior, and transformation includes values, transforming in our values, our beliefs, and our desires, right? And then Thursday, we talked about transgress, meaning to violate a law. But for our purposes, from a metaphysical lens, we're speaking about thinking thoughts that violate the principles of mental harmony inherent in our being, inherent in who we truly are. Yes. And then I did that roll call on Thursday just to see where y'all are, right? To remind us that this is what we proclaim. This is what we affirm. This is what we declared for ourselves, that quality that we are embodying for 2021. And I asked the question, are you transgressing against your quality, or are you in mental harmony with it? Where are you, right? Just to do a temperature check, to check in with ourselves, to see where we are. Did we go down? Did we make a turn somewhere, right? And now we're across the street from our quality, or are we still in alignment? And then we just make the adjustments as necessary. Yes? So today, I want to circle back. I want to circle back to transformation because it's been with me. That word has been like walking with me in the morning. And this morning, I walked with myself and I kept thinking about transformation. So when I got back home, I said, okay, what is this all about? Transformation. Like, what else does Spirit want me to share and want me to know for myself? So, I get my phone and I just do a Google for transformation. And this quote comes up. And the quote, the reason why I know it was for me, y'all, is because the quote is from a woman named Nadia Joy. The universe knows how to get our attention, doesn't it? It knows how to get our attention. I'm sure if I kept going in Google, there would have been thousands of things about transformation. But Spirit said, no, I want you to tune into this right here. So let me throw up some Nadia Joy to catch your attention. Yes, that's our intuition. And we pay attention to that, right? So I said, okay. I got the message. So this is the quote. In the world of personal growth and evolution, knowledge is not king. Practice is. I had to take a deep breath. I read that again. In the world of personal growth and evolution, knowledge is not king. What's king? Practice. Yes, yes, yes. What is this? What is SIP? Spirit and practice, right? What does Sekou say? Now is better than perfect, right? The perfection is in the practice. Yes? All right. So I said, okay, I am loving where this is going. So let me just follow Nadia Joy for a little bit. So I started digging into her and I came upon principles of transformation. So that's what we're going to be talking about this week because she listed 5 of them, which is perfect. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Perfect, right? I don't plan these things. I'm telling y'all, I don't plan these things. I become available to the receiving of the information that is seeking expression through me. That is a seeking expression through you. I ain't special in that regard. We all have it. Yes? All right. So the first principle of transformation, according to Nadia Joy, is self-awareness. Yes. Being self-aware. So then you'll know I went down the rabbit hole with self-awareness and came upon this definition. Because I went to the dictionary. You know what the dictionary said? Self-awareness is being aware. I said, really, dictionary? That's all you got? Is that all you got? All right, fine. Let me go somewhere else. So I found this one, and I really like it. Self-awareness, the ability to observe and accurately identify our thoughts, feelings, and impulses, and determine whether they are grounded in reality or not. And that is reality with a capital R. Okay? I'll read it again. The ability to observe and accurately identify our thoughts, feelings, and impulses to determine whether they are grounded in reality or not. And that is by Mark Mason. So I love this definition. And let me tell you why. So sometime over the weekend, I found myself in Target, right? And I have shared with y'all many times about my Brussels cookies. Yes. And how now I just avoid that whole aisle. I just don't even go over there, right? Because I have this self-awareness about it. Yes. So I'm in Target. I go to the self-checkout line and they have a whole display of Brussels cookies. Now, it's very hard to find the Brussels cookies because they go like that. They have the whole first row. It's like a 3-row display. The whole first row is a Brussels cookies, 2 for $5. It's on sale, right? I see it. I'm like walking towards it. I see it in the distance. And I'm also very aware that I have a big old smile on my face. Right? And I'm also aware of what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking right now is, ooh, look at all those Brussels cookies. And I've been so good, right? I immediately start talking to myself. I've been so good, right? I've been walking like 5Ks every day. Saturday, I did 10 miles. You, girl, you deserve this, Right? So I'm just walking towards it, smiling, saying, yeah, girl, you deserve this. You deserve it, right? And it's on sale. Girl, the universe is blessing you, right? You know, we go all the way there. The universe is blessing you right now, girl. Right? So I get up there. And although I did not have this definition for what self-awareness is, especially this part, grounded in reality or not, right? What I know now is what I was grounded in was not reality. I was just making up stuff. Just making it up. The universe. Really? No, the universe that had nothing to do with Target deciding that they're going to do a display of the Brussels cookies right by the self-checkout line. No, that was not God. Right? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. My reality with a small r, but not reality with a capital R. Because what I am grounded in is my wellness, is my well-being, is knowing thyself. And what I know about thyself is if I buy those 2 for $5 Brussels cookies, I'm going to get in my car, and before I get home, I would have eaten half a bag of one of the bags of cookies. Guaranteed, because I know thyself. I know thyself, right? So you know what happened, right? So I approach. And then, you know, I have these moments of my Pentecostal comes through. And I said, the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. To those Brussels cookies, right? Out loud, y'all, out loud. So let me tell you a little something about myself. You don't know this already. I'm not easily embarrassed. I'm not. I'll show out. I really don't care. So I stood in front of the Brussels display. I said, the devil is a liar. I will not be taking you home today. No, right? And I walked right on by, really, really, really wanting it. But since I know myself, it wasn't like I could just have just one. It wasn't, y'all. I'm not there yet. I still got some growing to do, okay? I'm not there yet. I can't open up the bag and eat just 1 or 2. I know thyself, right? And so my thinking became clear, yes, right? Conscious choice. What are you choosing? No one is doing anything to you. Target is not trying to set you up, right? No. Y'all know we go there. We can slip right into victim consciousness. Oh, why is Target doing this to me? Right? We could go right there, right? And so I remember I brought myself back into membership of that which is for my highest good, right? We dismember ourselves all the time. And then we have to remember, regain, re-emerge, right? Remember, rejoin, right? And ground ourselves in the true reality, our true nature, our quality that we have embodied for 2021. Yes? And just check in, right? Transformation. Are your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, actions in alignment and grounded in reality with a capital R? That's the transformation that we're talking about, right? And the distinction with change, right? So I've changed. Change is about modifying behavior. So yes, I have modified my behavior around getting the Brussels cookies. But you see, it's still a struggle, y'all. It's a struggle. So I'm still working on, my thinking and my feeling about the whole situation. And I'm using the cookie as a funny example. You could apply this to any area of your life that you are seeking to transform. that you are seeking to transform. So I'm grateful to Target for doing what it did, because I got to practice, right? I got to practice discipline, right? Remember our discipline series, right? And the whole thing about discipline is being a disciple. What are you following? Are you following these outward impulses, or are you following your inward impulses that keeps you grounded in reality, the realness that you are, your true nature, your divine self, your higher knowing? That's where transformation lives, within you, within your thinking, within your feeling tone, within what you are doing and who you are being in the world in every moment. Yes. And it's good to laugh at ourselves. It really is. It's good to laugh at ourselves and check ourselves out. Yes. All right, y'all. All right. So that is self-awareness. That is self-awareness. What needs to transform? Our thoughts, our feelings, our actions. Check in to see if it is aligned and grounded in reality with a capital R. And if you're not clear, follow your spiritual sense. Don't be seduced by the physical eyes. Don't be seduced by the physical ears. Don't be seduced by our outward impulses, right? Tune in, align with, be a disciple of your spiritual sense. It will never, never lead you down the wrong path. Never. Guaranteed. All right, y'all. All right. So speaking of Sekou, I was thinking about Saturday and what was happening with Jay White's event, Teas and Tea. So let's get an update from Sekou. How was it, Sekou?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. The Teas and Teas event, as you said, was Saturday, and there were a number of different nonprofits that came out. Actually, let me put the flyer up. You can see all the nonprofits listed around the rim there. So many people came out. And this morning on my show, I was talking about the fact that I've already done a recap of the whole day on my podcast. So if you guys want to check that out, just go over to the Sekou Writes podcast. It's available on all the podcasting platforms, and check it out, because there was so many things that happened. I think that I will continue making episodes as the stories occur to me. But I do want to point out this one thing. So here is me with the box of socks. Box socks with the Joy socks, the Hero socks, and other socks donated by Julian. And look at all the joy in this photo. You see all the joy and all the smiling faces and whatnot. It's a great photo. And there's a very funny story about why that police officer is holding a box of balled up socks. So you should check out the podcast. It's too long to tell here, but it's funny. It's funny. So yeah, it was a great event. I'm very happy to have been a part of it. Shout out to Jay White and Project Love Strong for continuing to do the work on the front lines. My charity run will donate proceeds to Project Love Strong and 6 other nonprofits that are doing the work. So there's still time to get in on that. And anything else that is received between now and then, I will distribute to the various nonprofits that are on the front lines of the unhoused movements. So yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Sekou. And I shared before that the Joy sock is now my charity item. And so anyone that purchases the Joy socks, 100% of the proceeds will go to the Hero Ministry, and a donation will be made to organizations who provide services to the unhoused, like Project Love Strong. So thank you all who have already contributed. You can continue to do so, and you can still get on the charity run. $1 per mile. The max is 65. Sekou is still taking sponsors, so it ain't too late. It ain't too late. So get on that. It's through July 31st. All right, y'all. So let's wrap up the show. Please join me tomorrow as we continue with transformation, principle number 2. And I look forward to seeing and being with you all tomorrow. Okay? All right. My mother just said, you and your sister needs to get rest. So, Mommy, I think we got it from you. Okay, we got it from you. In our formative years, right? In our formative years. All right, everybody. Peace and blessings. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.